everyone, it's Lisa here, and I'm here to do kind of a comparison, not really tutorial. I don't know how to explain, but I'm going to be basically showing the difference between modeling paste and embossing paste. I know it's come up in questions before. I've seen people ask, as well as when I've been at the scrapbooking store, a lot of people have been asking what the difference is between the two. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to open both of them up, and then you'll kind of see a difference right away. Now I have the golden modeling paste. It's available in Liquitex and a whole bunch of other different brands, but right away you're going to see the difference. So you can see the modeling paste is a very smooth and creamy texture, very much like almost like a mayonnaise kind of consistency is what I would say. Very smooth, like sour cream kind of. So very smooth and light, fluffy. Then we get to, well, actually it's a little denser. Like if you compare the weight of them, the modeling paste is a bit heavier, but it's a very glossy finish, if that makes sense, if you can see that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the embossing paste, and it feels quite a bit lighter. It doesn't feel like there's very much in this container at all, but there's quite a bit. And if you could see that texture, it's very gritty, grainy, almost like, I would say like grout, if you were doing grout in your base or bathroom and stuff like that. It's got a very gritty kind of texture to it, but it's very light and fluffy. So for the first of all appearances, you can see the differences right away between the two. Okay, so I thought I would show you I'm just going to take some embossing paste first, and I'm going to go over this stencil with the embossing paste. And you don't need very much at all. Just get a little bit on the back of your knife. I have a palette knife here. Definitely you can use whatever you have. And then just kind of, just very much like spreading bread on a piece of toast. Just go over the whole thing and just spread it out. And then I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to lift it off. And you can see, if you can see the texture, you can see it's got a bit of grit to it. Hope you can see that. You can tell it's definitely got green, like it looks like grit in it. That's the best way I can describe it, and I hope you can see that. So I'm just going to clean off the palette knife here, and I'm just going to clean off the stencil real quick, and then I'm going to show you the embossing paste. Okay, so that was the embossing paste. Now let's move on to the modeling paste. And again, this is feels a bit heavier, feels a bit wetter than the embossing paste, but it's still going to have very much the same results. You don't need as much as you think you do. So just again, put some on the back side, and then just again, just like you're buttering toast, just put it down, and it's a little wetter than the embossing paste. So you just want to kind of be aware of that, because it could, if you shift your thing, it's definitely going to get up underneath your stencil. So I'm just going to leave it at that, and then I'm just going to pick this up. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you in comparison. So you can see this one is quite a bit shinier and quite a bit smoother. So if I pull this one in and you do a side by side, you can see one is very matte and the other one is very, very, very shiny. So I hope you can see this. So this is the modeling paste. This is the embossing paste. So hope that gives you enough time to see that. I'm just gonna show you, these are two that are dry. So let me just go like this. So actually, yes, that's correct. So this one here is embossing paste and this one here is modeling paste. And even if you can kind of hear, it sounds rough, and if you go over this one, it's quite a bit smoother. So I hope you guys can see that. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit better. Let me see. There we go. Okay. So if you can see that texture on there, it's quite a bit gritty, and quite here it's quite a bit smoother. So I hope you guys can see that. So I hope that explains a little bit between the differences of modeling paste and embossing paste. If you have any questions, please leave them in a comment below and I'll be more than happy to help you. All right, see you guys next time. Bye.